MSQ. Oh, should I learn? I should get flying here first. Oh. Oh, this is a. This is one of the big ones. Hey, mighty Coral, I have heard tell your victory over Valagramanda. You protected our land, and for that I, Furler, express my deepest gratitude. Furler. Wish only that I could have seen the battle with my own eyes. As a warrior of Yakhayu, I heard it yesterday too. Cannot fathom how one of your diminutive statues laid low the fearsome Skyruin. Thus do I ask if you could demonstrate your martial prowess. I thank you for this honor of late. Bulky monsters have been sighted south of the Shades of Grief, leading all who travel along the road. I bid you snuff out these threats that I might see for myself how you subdue your foes. But go there now. Join me when you are prepared. I usually do this at Gunbreaker. The Hurler. Now, visitor, come to partake in one of our customary rituals? But not, for your part to be played is a simple one. You see, the illuminations here in Warlord Echoes make use of glowstones, a rare and precious mineral found only through mining. On occasion, we offer up prayers in the hopes that their light remains strong and bright. First, I will ask you to raise a hand to the saltwater jar and pray for light everlasting. Strange though it may seem, I assure you it is the necessary step for the ritual. Now, great warrior, slayer of Valagramanda, open your heart and focus. It appears your feelings are heard loud and clear. Let's proceed to the next step. As the saltwater has received your prayers, you need merely sprinkle it upon the glowstone scattered around the village. The ritual will be complete. Oh, I still haven't gotten the book yet either. Oh, you see one? You have to successfully complete the ritual, and for that you have my thanks. Likewise, my fellow Yakushu. We glad to know that an outsider has shared in our culture. In mining the peaks for glowstone, we occasionally discover shellfish fossils. Some have wondered if perhaps this tall mountain was once submerged beneath the waves many long lifetimes ago. Stone's radiance is a reflection of their joy, shining all the brighter when offered water that smells of the sea. Also, the story goes, thus was our little tradition born. When that it is the will of a great warrior that now illuminates our humble village, our spirits are sure to lighten as well. Sufficient to say, we are fortunate indeed that you were willing to join in our prayer with an open heart. May the light of the glowstones ever guide your steps. A strong one. I should just take this off. No. Just no. Oh, it's up there. Be up here somewhere. There it is. Where's the last one? Southwest. It's south. So it is in the area I haven't been to yet. Oh, still south, huh? Alright, so that's all the ether currents. I just need to finish that quest and I can fly. Glad nice to see you did not lose your way. As for this one, it made the mistake of picking a fight with me. There was another, but unlike its comrade, it had a good sense to flee. Not far, however, it stalks us from the shadows, yet thirsting for blood. These beasts are formidable indeed, just the strength equal to their keen senses. We'll have you hunt down the ones that remains. Follow its track to the southwest. Doubtless it will reveal itself to what it will see as a smaller, less challenging foe. Rest was the Curl. Once again, did you falter before? Not once did you falter before the towering Telepin, quickly to react that you were indeed. Yes, I have seen all that I needed to see. Now that the threat is no more, let us return to Warlord's Echo. Ah, must unlock this area. Up in the realm, Urkapacha. Yeah? From where? Sure, let me get to a safe space. Back. This has been an enlightening experience for me. Not often am I granted the chance to witness a warrior whose skill far surpasses my own. For years I served as guardian of Kyriozar the Gracious, watching over the seal placed upon Melagormanda. Oh, he was the priest inside. I would have aided in the feat of Ice too had the Sky Ruin not rendered our plans meaningless. You see, it is the duty of the Temple Guardian to drive off the dangerous creatures drawn to Melagormanda's energies. At times, it was all we could do to shield the frozen withdrawal from swarms upon swarms of beasts. Now that Melagormanda has been laid low, we guardians have nothing left to guard. Of course, this is a cause of celebration. Urgopacha, nay, all Torah need no longer fear the Sky Ruin's destruction. And yet, part of me felt otherwise. Deprived of purpose, I relinquished my position. Because we killed Kalmo. That's pressing how the minus. So it made my job unnecessary. Who Jaja has a lot to answer for. You can help us track him down. No one else is to blame for my feelings of inadequacy. It's something I must work to overcome. At any rate, I thought seeing you in action might move me to seek my next passion, or at the very least, provide inspiration for a new combat technique. But given your squishy, hairless body, I remain skeptical until I observe your power firsthand. I would also be remiss not to praise your economy of movement, always thinking ahead, looking for the shortest route to victory. What calling has led you to have such commendable skills? Ah, so you are an adventurer. That mean your life's purpose is the pursuit of adventure? Oh, intriguing. As much as I would love to hear your many tales, I would not keep you. When next you have a moment, however, it would be my honor to speak with you at length. Yay, now I can fly here. Ooh, bread. Banana Pond's cake. An otherwise ordinary Pond's cake infused with ripe bananas and aloe for a soft, moist texture and a heavenly aroma while baking. Moment, Sakura, I'm honored that you would return to speak with me again. Would you tell me more of your life as an adventurer? I help people in need, I go where I want, and play by the ear. You say I'm a jack of all trades. Huh? I just go where I want and play it by the ear. See, so you travel far and wide, aiding others in myriad ways and in so doing earn your keep. I know someone that might benefit from such assistance. Craftsmen in urgent need of that particular material. The site, the plant with these resources are overrun with fiery fiends. Those ill-equipped to defend themselves, dare not brave them. Surely even I could be of some use in that regard. But how would a true adventurer present themselves to a potential client? Again, I must request a demonstration, provided you are willing and able. Sure. I am much obliged to you, Zikoro. The craftsman of whom I speak sells his trade in the southeast of our village. Let us pray he will be amenable to an arrangement. I have appraised him of the situation. But this is the adventurer showing my old friend the ropes, eh? If you're willing to fetch me materials, I'll be more than happy to pay for them. What I need is know your Norio Obsidian. The more the better. To be clear, this is my trial to undertake. He'd only point me in the right direction, and I shall do the rest. Once you are ready to proceed, meet me at Noryoi Gona? Norio Gona. Of your area, once you gather a few pieces, then show them to me. There you go. Historically, the Yokju have used this glossy black ore to craft weapons, and in modern times, accessories. How captivating! Its auburn luster. These pieces are of superior quality. From watching you, I've learned the importance of carefully inspecting one's surroundings. Now it's time for me to put your teachings to the proof. In the meanwhile, I ask that you return to Woller's Echo and let our client know I have this matter well in hand. That's all mining here? Oh, they're doing what's called in here. Young volcanoes. Naryor Gorna. It was Valgamonda's fiery breath which carved these yawning craters. Blackened rocks, yet thicker with intense incendiary ether, known to attract gas-based abominations. If roaming bombs were not enough to discourage would-be sightseers, the gruesome Yaku name roughly translates to the land of scorched and gouged out eye sockets. Where's everyone at right now? Well, there's no one doing fates. Nice. I'll change button to reassemble. Oh, this effect is not represented. It's... Welcome back. Judging by Mo Furler's conspicuous absence, I presume he no longer needs your direct supervision. You may not know this, but Naryor Obsidian is a historical importance to the Yakhui. Right. When our people still ruled the continent, it was valued for the ease with which it can be tapped into razor-sharp weaponry, arrows, daggers, and the like. Well, it was our size and strength that enabled us to dominate the other peoples of Tural. Tools like these were indispensable as well. How ironic that once we have established the so-called lesser races... No, how ironic that once we had subjugated the so-called lesser races, we would so readily view ourselves to their metalworks instead. Thus, with obsidian weaponry rendered a relic of the past, and the material regulated to accoutrements for which our village is now known. Here's the interruption, but I have returned. Hope this will be enough for your purpose. 3 sacks. You hope? This is a tremendous amount, and all of exceptional quality, no less. You brought me a supply that will last for many moons to come. Please accept this payment as your reward. I'll add a little extra as a token for my gratitude. Please call us be a adventurer. Divide it as you see fit. You have my deepest thanks. Perhaps I was too enthusiastic in my efforts. While he did seem appreciative, I realized how it was far more than a craftsman working alone could possibly require. As I doubt he will have need of my services for the foreseeable future, I must seek out other clients if I am to make a living. Yet, I'm hard-pressed to think of any other prospects in the village. But of course, this is why you travel, to meet new people and find new opportunities. Then let us move on. This experience too has been enlightening, and besides, I still need to give you your share. Oh, it has been a delight to learn your trade from you. Rewarding too, to discover that the mere gathering of stone can be enough to spark joy in others. After today, I can say that aiding others have given me a newfound sense of fulfillment. Alas, opportunities do not to do so may be lacking where here in Rolar's Echo. After I have had some time to put my thoughts together, I will be honored if you would advise me on my next course of action. The Giant's Footsteps. Greetings, Sakura. I seek a new venture, though, which I may use my martial prowess to aid others. But the fact remains that I am unlikely to find one in this village. It seems I have no choice but to bog the boon of your wisdom once more. Have you any ideas? Let's try asking another village. Perhaps you could look or work as a bodyguard. I should try asking another village. A closest neighbor are the Pelu of Wachun and Pello. Yes, perhaps the little ones would have need of a protector. When to think of it, there are no few traveling Pelu merchants who employ bodyguards to defend them from beasts and bandits. However, I am unaccustomed to dealing with their kind and lack the confidence to approach them, especially given my unfamiliarity with this profession. Therefore, while it pays me to impose upon your goodwill once more, would you be willing to train me in the ways of the bodyguard? If so, I ask that you join me just outside the village, on the steps to the Shades of Grief. This place snow. Thank you for joining me now. While I am no stranger to battle, I have only ever guarded a sanctum, not an individual. Therefore, I propose that you act as my bodyguard, that I may learn from your example. We will together travel this road to the Shades of Grief. At one time, before the coming of the Sky Ruin, it was our ancestral home. I would like to climb to its zenith and get a good look at the surrounding ruins. But be warned, these days it is home to many ravenous beasts. Not so much from this. Behold, these forlorn ruins abandoned for years upon years. There's much I would recount to you, but it's unsafe here. Let us venture instead to the cliffside. Clear the area, but there are no imminent threats as far as you can see. There are a great many elements to consider. Maintaining awareness of all my clients and our surroundings, particularly potential avenues of attack, all while keeping a brisk pace. In contrast, standing watch over a frozen withdrawal was far less complicated. I'm sure you wonder why I chose this place as a destination. Look below. The Pelu village is within sight. Our homes were once connected by a mountain road when we were their oppressors. Until Glaju Jaja put an end to that practice, we demanded yearly tribute and in exchange granted them our protection. The elder Pelu have not forgotten. Memory of my kin as towering tyrants haunts them still. Times have changed and now we treat with the Pelu as equals. Help to one day live on in their memories as a gentle guardian, but... forgive me. My idle musings are of no moment. Let us return to Wolo's Echo. Oh, another A rank. I mean, dead Sakuro, you have helped me explore a potential life's calling as a bodyguard. As a Yakshu warrior, I have the power to show the Pelu Pelu that we are not our ancestors, that we can offer them peace and protection as equals, not conquerors. I hope they will prove amenable. That said, I cannot begin to pursue this goal until such time as I find a client. That search begins now. Resolve reignited. Actually, let me see something real quick. Oh, it's big alien suit, never mind. Well, Yakia. Oh. Ihu Kintai. Ginseng log. I just get more banana. Actually, I get some more royal toast. Squirrel, it is time I formally offered my service, and if it's not too much to ask, I would like you to bear my witness. While the Pelu Pelu who visited Warlord's Echo do so promising to sell their wares to us, we sometimes see fishers passing through on their way to Kalvarhur first. Kalvarhur? Regardless of their trade, surely there is at least one who will need of my protection. Come, Zikoro, let's ask around. The fellow fisher. Well, that didn't take long. It seems this one's willing to employ me. I take it your friend with this man has offered to be my bodyguard, and, well, I agreed without a moment's hesitation. Truth be told, I've always wanted to hire a Yakshu warrior, but was afraid the mere suggestion would cause them to laugh in my face. Nothing would delight me more than to visit Karzarhur the first and fish my fill. The place attracts a lot of mangy monsters. How am I to get any bites if I'm worried about something taking a bite out of me, eh? Oh, I can't wait to see how it goes. Come, let's get to it. I've heard that the unstable energy surrounding the lake seems to attract dangerous plant-like creatures. As this is my first bodyguard commission, would you join me? If I fall short in my duties, I should take comfort in the knowledge that you can defend the fisher in my stead. Incredible. My grandpa was right. These big fellows really are tough. There you are, Sikoro. As you can see, I have already dispatched one threat. It seems strangely aggressive. Perhaps I am overthinking it, but caution may be warranted. While the fisher and I leaped away, I asked that you watch our backs. Is this that big thing there? No, that is a A-rank mob. Oh, a moblin? A mobile seedling? You note the presence of a mobile seedling, yet see no signs of the creature that spawned it. Hey, help! Half of the pillar fisher rings out from the west, the silence which follows bodes ill. Is it safe now? Is the big fellow okay? Aiding. Forgive me, it seems this task was too great for me alone. I sensed the beasts here had been affected by the energies of this place, but did not anticipate that I might also see them grow such prodigious size. But this is nothing more than an excuse. I failed my client and am unfit to be a bodyguard. Hey now, don't be ridiculous. You were so committed to protecting me that you didn't have a chance to fight back, that's all. Especially not after that nasty blow you took. Far as I'm concerned, you did exactly as promised. You kept me safe. That's exactly what I would expect from a bodyguard. I suppose it is a matter of perspective. How would you evaluate me, Zikoro? The fish is unharmed and that's what matters. No one does a perfect job on their first try. If the client calls it a success, I'm not going to argue. You're the man. Sure, there's always room for improvement, but overall, it's a passing mark. Now then, with that brute out of commission, we ought to enjoy some peace and quiet for a while, yes? That settles it. I can't afford to let this opportunity slip off the hook. I'm going to fill my bucket while I still can. Even after that harrowing experience, you remain undeterred. Your strength of will that rivals that of the Yakshui. Oh god! Oh, weather. I did not know that the pills were such atrocious. I have much yet to learn. See, what did I tell you? Feast your eyes on this hardy hole. When it comes to fishing, being able to concentrate makes all the difference. And I owe it to the two of you for standing watch. Now to drag my bucket back to Warlord's Echo. I could just teleport. But extra time doesn't hurt. Right. Oh god, I hit the ground. Actually. Oh, they won't allow me inside, alright. I'm most surprised there isn't a viewpoint up top. I see I returned to Coral. Though I made a fool of myself, you stepped in to pick up the slack and for that I must thank you. I shall reflect on this experience and use what I've learned to sharpen my skills. Doubtless it would not inspire much confidence in my future clients were they able to see me falter as I did today. That's the spirit, big fella. You know, most of us grew up hearing the old stories that the Yakyu were as dangerous as they look, and a people to be feared. But you, my friend, you put your life on the line to protect mine. That's a story I intend to share with my entire village. They'll see that you folks aren't so scary after all, and if they ever need a gentle giant to protect them, they ask for Murfurler. Ikuro, I know not what twist of fate led you to me, but I am grateful. Not just for today, but everything you have done to help me. In hearing that fisherman's words, I realized the true reason I felt compelled to relinquish my post as a temple guardian. A great honor though it was, deep down, I yearned to protect not a place, but the people. The living who have yet to finish their stories and be enshrined in memory. Rest assured, your efforts to teach me will not go to waste. Henceforth, I am Murfurler the Defender, and I will do everything in my power to build a relationship of trust with our good neighbors, the Pelu Pelu. Maple sap. I just need the yak milk and the sap. I don't think I can even gather yet, right? Oh no, I can. Alright, before I start to continue storyline, I need to do everything else I need to catch up on. Alright, first I need to return to Limsa. Where is yak milk? Eat milk. No, it's not enough to get the sap. Requirement 2961. Gathering is 8. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy my gatherer's better material equipment real quick. I should have some spares. Ooh, 245. 526. 651. I buy 2 gloves. Oh, dang it, really? I guess I have to craft some. But they're also not high enough level to equip the newer ones. Well, that stinks. Guess I'll be gathering it on my own. Can't believe he's still unique, even with the expansion update. I'll just leave you guys. No, I'll give you guys something. I gotta pick it up yesterday. Oh. Oof. The gloves don't look that bad. I'll put it in the dresser too. What did I get? I got gaming. Astro. Ring better. Oh, there's stage. America didn't. This necklace, so this. Yeah, but my Viper can. Everything else is not good. All right. All the materials are not worth it right now. Where is it? Oh, it's just purple salad and another one. So the good stuff. The limit of members can be in a SC. I do have some lilac purple in here. Well, iris purple. Right. Agree. Lilac green we do not. Yeah, so much dice. Let's get anything out. Does anyone even like brown? So that's the Ouroboros. That's cool. Those. One. The last one has a longer cooldown. Oh shit. Corals. It goes back down to 255 and 1.7. It gives you breathing room at the end to continue attacking. To set up what you need to attack next. After this... Alright, pick up my book. I haven't done that yet. What do I need to do for this one? 49, 50 dungeons, 51, 59, 60. Treasure? Burden on the Father. Amber's like a solo. Do that. Let's see. Doing this blue. Any coils, second coils. What lines? Right. I got the book. I need Urkopacha. This thing. I need to clear this out to get another batch. Right. My Uka and Urkopacha. And who needs the experience for that? Shinis. Just return. Wait, faster teleports. Oh, cool. You could automatically teleport up there too. What do I need? Fish and Tegu. I think Tegu's up there. Fish. All the way up there. Oh my god. I see them back there. What's the A rank? Totally different spot. Oh, I know what those mobs now. They're right south of the freaking still fire. Or mini fires. These guys. Breathers. This is going to Urukapacha. Oh, XIV probably has an AOS rank, that's why it's so bored. What about you? can do those later off stream. Probably continue the storyline. MSQ soldiers. Did I realize just say? Right. Promise of peace. Next time we return to Tuliolo after scaling Toral's tallest mountain and battling electric beasts to death. Even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcoming. I believe I hear the Ford cabins calling our names. Others had died until Wolo's echoes. They are true visitors indeed. Kuma's non-stop awake reminds me of my younger days. Again, I go to walking. I won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. There's still 2 feet left to go. Want to face them refreshed and ready for action. No sooner did we set foot back in Tuliolo that I felt the weight of recent events set in all at once. I'm definitely due for a long nap. That's called sleeping cryo. Take the opportunity to think of one thing. That's all, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a smart errand to run in the city, so I leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuklamat? Wuklamat? Hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Which way I know? Come back, Master Masaki. The cabin is just as you left it. Underneath a light layer of dust.
you have a moment? There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
Alright. It's awkward. I'm silent protagonist.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
I'll just drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin. I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tulialal. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the resplendent quarters and make our way up from there. Something. Chiwa. Oh, hello, dear. You wanna welcome out new friends? Shiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, but don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. I see you smile like that. How can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshiwa. Or Peshiwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. Oh, those smiling faces. Just standing there. Ah, sorry, Sakura. I've been distracted. Just that, with the progress we made in the contest, even those everyday encounters feel that much more special. You think we can take our time, or maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to the spot I was thinking of.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realize nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
A sort of thing I expect you to say. Wish for a world like in the Yahoo's dream? Who says that? Ideals are nice in theory. That's the sort of thing I expected you to say.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
Of course, got nothing.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Just passed out. At least let me sleep on my side. Wow, nothing bad happened while I slept. Right. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the roads for us. Peaceful intentions. The leap to Dawntrail. Ooh, a weapon. 94 weapon. These ones. Oh, they're not bad. Oh, it's just, alright. I can maybe get some cool combinations, but is it stronger than what I have? Skills. It's only slightly better, but I lose crit hit for skill speed. Maybe we give it to Gunbreaker? Oh, I actually don't think this would be better because I think the relic is 665. Yeah, so the relic weapon would last you till 90 something. I might get it from my pick though. Alright, yeah, I think I might get to pick the one instead. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. No voice for this one. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let's consider all playmates as they currently stand. The Roja and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Uklamat would be equal with them, but Jaja's Thievery, which has left us one short. I cannot even braggart. Didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc on the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. They think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine. This, I swear. Fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. This is if Bakujaja's unleashing of Valgramanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtaining the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'm comfortable with that. Neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. Last two keystones are required are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the secession of hostile territory between the Mamoja and Rara in the forest of Yaktel, specifically near the village of Ikbrax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawntrail. Little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale, the explorer of Ketenram, befriending a two-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travel across Toral. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that is the common held belief. The two-headed king sounds like Papa, but this Ketenram fellow must have come to Tuliolol. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vistas of Yakshu architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? And Ketenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Amuk. Amuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Toral. Once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamoja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. Then, all things considered, Yaktel seems to be the obvious choice for our next destination. Here, the safest method of travel is by dirigibles. You should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Kona's balloons. They can't be any worse than ships, can they? I could have teleported. It'll be fine. Just fine. Exciting! Design of Turali dirigibles intrigue me. Let's note how they perform compared to Erosian airships. As much as I wish we could ignore him, but Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Dawntrail, where the Yaku dreamt of the Golden City. Ready to leave? Ready to leave when you are. Next flight to Dawntrail will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Dawntrail? Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said. No coming back once we lift off. It'll be fine. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm pretty sure that you're not nervous. Come on, no more putting up fronts. Who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand just until I settle my nerves? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe ask Aaronville? No, Aaronville will just say no. Of course. The nice person I ever met, Zikoro. I tried not to crush your hand. That wasn't part of the deal. Ablu, there she is. I promise. Wait just a moment. Ablu and Tobli. Of course, I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Krylos earrings. That's so? You said before that it gained popularity in Dawntrail as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. You tracked down the early merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that the charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. Foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Dawntrail, where it seems you are bound. But luck, then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Maybe was it that brought my grandfather there? Or yet another discovery to look forward to. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks, I won't let you down. I just got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Dawntrail. I really hope she wins. Dawntrail will test her mettle, without a doubt. Next Dawntrail will be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Dawntrail.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
Same.
The vegetation is far denser than in Cozumauca.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble.
Quicksand.
So don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Chapral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
New zone. Books there. This is up to 94. Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fair and the vessel hardy, rocked and all. I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced dirigibles. Can you imagine having to walk out this way? Probably not. Crown, I ensure our promise doesn't wind up at the bottom of one of those cenotes. Cenotes. Will it kill Erinville to give me the benefit of the doubt? for the benefit of a second chance. Alright. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. Advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. Oh no! My sight! Everyone's gone! Right. I'm at 94 quest now. Right, okay, before I get out, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Stream. Wrong way, it's this way. Oh, Columbus? Northwest. Oh, it's here. Oh, this is the one that Yoshi P didn't get in the live letter. But yeah, this is the area where Yoshi P put off all the stuff. The crosses. All of Aaronville's assistants, I have yet to discover anything particularly blue about this force. See? No tumbles. Thanks to crowd analysis, but it still counts. Here not to get separated. Hate to lose you into this rampant undergrowth. That Sheikh Barracks over there, I wonder? Good, everyone's accounted for. Ig Barracks is up there. Be on our way. Alright. Do like the Amy boots. That's later. Southwest. Alright, let's just get to this story area. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. I've fallen to High Tide Harbor enough times to be a professional diver. No way I'd fall into something like this on accident. Are the knots this deep, I wonder? What's so blue about this horse? You see? Erenville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. Cenotes? It would be grueling to climb out of one. Well, definitely we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Open. Let's proceed. I'm eager to learn about the Borax and Exploral customs. Armor. Ready to head on? Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative hardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. The Promise and her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. And come and join us in the Garden of the Stars. The village center. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be? There's but one way to find out. Come, let's follow him. Probably the electorates or claimants. Yep.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a brass rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise, if you would please join us. Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Together again, as fate would have it.
victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Pibil.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say? Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? A leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Mustard? No.
Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
Oh. What is this in your meal? Under Stars is a gathering place of souls. Everyone in Ixbox came here to gaze at the night sky and hear tales about the stars. Imagine it will become even more lively after the changes made for the rite of succession. In the kitchen now, after all, and nothing brings people together like good food and good stories. Do you suppose the first promise on Baku Jaja will wear matching aprons? I daily hope so. I'll say. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating, perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail. Second promise will no doubt have thoughts on how best to proceed. Let's ask for his perspective. The first promise and Baku Jaja are formidable on the field, but the kitchen? I think the odds are in our favor. I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty and Torali, but this is the first I've heard of the Brook Pibil. Much as I would have loved to defeat you all in a high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't ask for better allies. For the pairings to do just decide, the stars line to us indeed. Unfortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempt to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he cares for, didn't my people with his schemes. Does he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy. Twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. Let's see it. Our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6. 2 claimants, Cyril Ja and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we have a team of 9. That's 3 people we can mobilize. 3 more people we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it would be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident. At least we can make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for the Brooks Pibble. Can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less efficient than simply observing the daily habits of the Jibral people. Let's gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. Ixbrar, or Ixborax, standing in the edge of a cenote that is in the midst of dense forest. The Gibral's home village has a clearing open to the skies for stargazing. The name of the settlement means Red Borax, a fierce beast related to the coral, and this bold shade is painted liberally upon the walls of their wooden dwellings. Yat Testi. Still not ready yet, you hear? Oh, you're not from here. I apologize. I got people breathing down my neck constantly, like they don't realize a proper meal takes time. This should be all I need. No one spices seems entirely unfamiliar to you, or nestled in a basket. That one's called Chiot? A Chiot? We mainly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medical benefits also significant as well. Alright, so spices. Fastidious fellow? The recipe for Brook Pibble. I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden of divulging anything. Orders from Hanmu Rock itself. But mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still a brook to be had at the market. Wink, wink. What would that be? Wiggle Guardian, Wiggle Lancer. Let's cut our losses and head to Mamok. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think you won't tan our hides for leather. We dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could it be a second time? What are you looking at, Salt Licker? Mind your own business. That's the plan again, huh? Fruits, Borax Hide, and Wingblade. Fearful Cook. Red Banana Peel. What fun this is. Right? Banana peel. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground. It appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears to have gone and dropped my jewel, Tika banana's peel. I could barely see it from all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. So banana, spices, and some type of meat. At least a banana peel. Banana leaves, spices, and some type of meat. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about you broke the bull? Due to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, we were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, reserve of their techniques, giving clues enough. The lady blended local herbs and spices with only too happy to describe the ones I don't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Jibbar Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Jibbar dishes. Achiot, spotted. I see. If Jibbar Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphinaud claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I have observed a cook bearing bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul or bananas in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? The meat. Igbru, without a doubt. A sizzling slab of meat. It smells so good I can practically taste it. The squishy flesh of a bipedal fish. Ibruk, without a doubt. As would be expected of a dish called Jibruk Pibil, indeed. So to summarize, this dish is one of bruk flavored with a combination of spices that includes achitot and steamed underground within majul or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple dish, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Deckard and I scouted at the surrounding forest while you all were exploring the village. In the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to a master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. But me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in this gathering. He's really proud of that firewood gathering. I too should be glad to volunteer my aid. And the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lend someone a suitable Ibruk. If they will perform the requested deed, I'll say. As for my jewel leaves, I believe I can keep up with acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find my jewel in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland, forests far below these. Such exposure may be time consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. The feat encourages our communication with the locals after all. Amity, Zikoro, if you would accompany me on my errands. No better way to whet my appetite. Good, let's be about our task then. Amity had no specific task assigned to her, but I had her accompany me, for more nonetheless. Come Come on, let's go and get those nodule leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Rice Baruch wrapped in nodule leaves. Sounds like a winning combination to me. Pets. Dark mahogany leg gear. Let's see if there are nodule leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Andre mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. What that get? Got weapon, top. Who doesn't have a hello top? The give a 663 top, which is an upgrade for me. Collision and direct hit. It is a big boost to stats. From 650 to 663. Speed. Determination. Alright, I'm gonna take the top then. Is it this Tuesday or next Tuesday the patch? On the 16th. Yeah, I think on the 16th we get a patch. Underground oven. This must be the cook Oranje we're talking about. The earth here is indeed fashioned into ovens of sorts. Fascinating. Oh, hello again. You need something? You could barter for some leaves? Jewel leaves for purpose other than to crop the pool naturally. Unfortunately, I just used up my last. You have to travel to the lower forest for more. Gomajik Grove is the source of the finest natural leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in the city markets can't compare. But we do have to travel down. I see. I was hoping to avoid such a lengthy venture. If there's no other way to obtain our ingredients than to the Gatika heartland, we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Only requires that you go through the Steinbeck traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storm I expect. What? That means we can't get our natural leaves. But we can, can't we? There were no other way of procuring them. We would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last minute advice you'll be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find the brook able to be delicious, but daunting dish at finish. I can't wait. Still, there are no leaves here, and we can't travel for more. How are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feasts are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tulia. Perhaps there's something about the bark people that we have yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see. Like, who was the first to make it? It's history, that sort of thing. If it's Yoktail's history you're interested in, you start with the Old War. Between the Jibara and the Mamoja, right? These forces have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. Know the end of that bloodshed is to know the Brook Bill. Huh? What does the Brook have to do with bloodshed? That's the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other ways to approach this feat. In that case, you may visit the rest of the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilion Ashol. Lies to a short distance to the east. The village of Ilion Ashol? Understood. Thank you for your help. Come on, let's go and see the place. I was told to not talk about real people. The history of people and the well, the developments they're in are another matter. Almost jumped that. This is the dating? Everyone knows there was a war between the Mamoja and the Gibral, but I may have forgotten some of the details. The village of Ilion Ashon must be further east. Let's continue with haste. For all we know, our competition may be on our heels. This seems forgotten by time. This is the village of Ilion Ashon, but well, what's left of it? It was a place of light and fire. My great grandfather called it home, in fact. Okay, fool! I didn't know you were in Yoktail. I speak of lumber for Jigbrox. When I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance, I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, so followed you here. Evu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. Pleasure. You are a member of the third promise retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona! That's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard... Kona, as in the second promise of Tuli Allah? Think that I drafted Dawntrail's own son and some common retainer. This disrespect cannot be excused. Please take your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Okay. Alright, then I shan't dwell on it. Right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about the Pibil. While I am forbidden by the Jibrox rocks to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yoktail's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Jibral and the Mamoja was one of land. The Mamoja live in the lower forest where the thick canopy obscured the sun and soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to convert the upper forest, home of the Jibral, and they launched a German campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet, advantage even favors high ground. Jibral held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them from time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamoja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hobigo, the Bonewa, and the Dapro each sought to assert dominance over the other, even as they engaged the Jibral in battle. Efforts to strengthen bonds and encourage infighting, Hobigo and Bonewa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have even imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. But when it happened, a child arrived who shed the blood of Hobigo and Bonewa, both a two-headed Mamoja. Thus, with tremendous physical strength and magic prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arisen as the first Ottarch, ruler of all three clans. So, quality would force anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Ottarch's rule, the newly united Mamoja became a force to be feared. The war soon came to an end. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let's visit another battlefield time, and there I shall continue the tale. Ooh, that's a lot of talking. What happened here? By the 12.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence, a constant stream of minor skirmishes punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Go.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
Ram.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation, the guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Learn from that fidget's here now.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
Someone's here.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
I hope I have been of sufficient service to the third promise. Never imagine our father was instrumental to Jibruk Pibil's invention. Papa really did live up to his words. Traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Hence. XIV. Look at that we were able to learn this force's history. It's twice now that he's helped us. Think that we might never have met him if we hadn't thought to fix the float. Eat a repast. Ooh, question mark prize. Look at has given us valuable insight into the origins of Jibruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves unless... Tell me, was that historic feat commemorated in some fashion? A monument of for instance? If there was, allow me to show you. shit. Right, I'm gonna take a quick break from streaming to actually go eat a dinner, so I'm gonna be right back. I'll be back online when I'm done eating. This is gonna be a long one since I'm gonna go cook and everything. So I'll be right back.